Hi, Marie. How are you doing? Melanie? Boo. How are you? Glad to see you two could get here. Dirty Dog Deers, how are you? I'm doing good. Say good morning to each other, or good evening, or whatever the case may be, wherever you live. Dirty Dog, you're up early. Hello, Mary. The Wynn family, hi. I do a morning live stream. I wanted to actually start it at 5 o'clock this morning, but some things come up at a few minutes to 5 where I thought I might have to take off, and I I finally didn't have to, so but it was too late. I already had it set for 5:30. That's good, Win. Hey, I'm excited for you too. Uh, all these small channels, I'm a small channel, and the more subs we get, the better. The bigger we get, the better we're going to be. The more support we can show one another, you know. Because the ones that are way up here, they don't care about us down here. I'm talking about the ones that's got 50, 70, 80, 100,000, a million, 10 million, whatever. They don't care about us because we're just peons to them, and we actually are taken away from them, and they don't like that. So, but the rest of us that are 50,000 and lower or whatever, 60,000 and lower, we realize where we came from, and we realize how hard of a fight it was. Eyes are still half staff. Sorry about that, Mary. Abandoned. I was kind of expecting to see you last night on my live stream, man. I was looking for my techie, and you didn't show up. I didn't know if there was something wrong or what. Haven't had a chance to see your cooking video yet, but that come across last night when I was watching or doing the live stream. Uh, you don't have to be sorry if you're on another live stream, man. Who was you on? I was uh I was at the Simple Life yesterday for a little bit before I started mine. No, no Dirty Dog. I haven't checked that out yet. I've been quite busy the last couple of days, but I will get it checked out. Oh, you was on Hondo's? Okay. I had Hondo here. Was it last week when I was doing my early morning when Hondo was on? So you want to come on, Abandoned? I'm only going to be on to like 6:30. So hey, Vinny G, how are you doing, man? Top of the evening to you. Ellen Fisher, good morning. Um, my brother-in-law said he was going to come over and join me on the tool or the live stream, Tool Man Willis, but I haven't seen him yet. So he's not. He's either not here or he didn't get up. So okay, man, I'll send you the link, man. Do-do-do. Okay, Abandon, I sent it. If you're talking to me, thank you, Vinny. If you're not, well, I'm sure somebody else is appreciating that. So, you don't know what you're missing there, Win, because we got it here. I live in Michigan, so. You like them? This is just a few of them. Actually, that's only 3 that we have. I think. Oh, okay. Thank you, Vinny G. You want to come on too, Vinny? That's only 3. I think I've got like a dozen of them. The rest of them are packed in boxes. They're just used for emergency, and we don't use them for anything else. But these are the pretty ones, so we got them out. Okay, man, I'll send you a link. Oh, I guess Toolman Willis just showed up. Oh.
Well,
No, not right now. All right, Vinny, I just sent it to your YouTube, your About page, or it should be your Gmail.
that Picker Rick had almost 100 people on his live stream.
All right, everybody, this is Toolman Willis. This is my brother-in-law.
Hello, everybody.
Okay, got my tree all lit up, and fireplace going, and a cup of coffee. You're good. All right, Marie. I think I see double. No, this is my brother-in-law. This ain't me. There you go.
I'm better looking than him.
Yeah. They're saying hi to you.
Hello.
I got 2 people coming up, Abandon Columbia and Vinny G.
You don't hear nobody?
Oh, no, you don't hear them, but you'll hear Vinny and Columbia when they come out.
Oh. People get up this early in the morning and do this, huh?
Yeah. Well, a lot of these people are from Australia and stuff.
Oh, so it's daytime there.
Yeah, well, it's almost nighttime there. So it's 9 p.m. or something like that, 9:30. So, did you guys get it? Vinny? There you go. There's Vinny.
Yeah.
Just let me turn my camera on.
Man, Vinny's from Australia.
He's a cat man.
It's 9:41 p.m. and Wednesday. So, yeah.
Damn, it's warm.
It's cold here.
Yeah, it's 80 degrees in Australia.
Wow, nice.
Yeah.
Hello.
It's, my camera's on, but my picture's not showing my picture.
Maybe your camera's a little camera shy there, Vinny G.
Yeah. I don't know what it just goes stupid sometimes, this thing. It's one of those things. Yeah, I've been looking at your videos. I was watching that big Volvo excavator demolish that school. Man, that's a huge bucket on that thing.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they brought that in by itself on a different trailer. So.
That looked like a damn fine building to me to demolish.
it was a nice building. The only thing that was wrong with it is, well, it was 80 years old, but they sold one about 35 years ago. The school did, and when they sold it, the guy that bought it is a millionaire. And he kept it for 20 years, and then its building started falling apart. So he decided he wasn't going to pay the taxes on it no more. So for 3 years, he didn't pay the taxes. The county took it back. Well, the building was in such disrepair, they can't get rid of it. Well, now the county is stuck with this building that they took back on taxes, and now they gotta demolish it, but they're looking for somebody to buy the land to demolish it. And nobody's gonna pay $80,000 to demolish a building for land that's worth $10,000.
Yep.
Yeah.
So,
wow, it's like see, they wouldn't let us demolish that thing there. That would be heritage listed. Do you know what I mean? Being so old.
Yeah.
There's so many loopholes here to get around that.
What's that?
There's so many loopholes around here to get around that, to demolish an old historic building.
So that's why they're demolishing. They demolished this one, is because they didn't want to be, have the same thing happen 40 years from now. That building become an eyesore and a death trap. So.
Yeah.
I talked to them because I actually wanted to buy it, but they wanted $80,000 for it, and that was more than what I wanted to give. A lot more. I tried to get them to donate it to me, and then I would make it a community center. But they said they didn't want the same thing to happen. Well, I had plans on renting out all the rooms and everything to all these different little organizations, and that would pay for the upkeep and the building maintenance and stuff. So.
Wow.
But I guess they're gonna try to sell or lease out the property when it's done, and they want it to be a green area. So I might go up that avenue and make it a garden or something, for a community garden.
Yeah, that's the problem. Like real estate. See, real estate must be really rare to do that, though. I mean, I would have donated it to someone who wanted to do what you just said.
Yeah. Well, see, they didn't want the same thing to happen, with the other school. That's why they got rid of it. So.
Can you imagine what that?
And have you been living there all your life, where you are now?
No, I just we moved here about 7 years ago. At this house, yeah. So.
Okay.
But they come by yesterday with dump trucks and started hauling it all out. So.
Yeah. That's such an expensive exercise, seriously. When we demolish something here, the separation that's got to take place, the bricks, the roof tiles, the timber, all that
metal
shit. Yeah.
Yep.
It's such an expensive exercise. Like, we can't get rid of a house here, just a crappy little, say, 2-bedroom home or something like that. If we're demolishing it, we can't do it for under $15,000. I mean, there's asbestos in it. We've got to get rid of the asbestos, and it's a nightmare.
Oh, yeah. Well, they already had the abatement crew, the asbestos abatement crew. They already had them in there 2 weeks ago, and they cleaned it all out. Then they unhooked the natural gas from it, and then they waited a week for the gas to bleed out all the lines. So before they even decided to tear it down. But I figured the property was big enough that they would.
When the excavator's right to the building, I mean, I'm looking at the brick wall and that, and there's nothing wrong with it, It
wasn't. They took them with a sledgehammer and a chisel, or a big chisel. It took them 20
jackhammer thing.
No.
Oh.
They had a time capsule in the corner of the building, and it took them 20 minutes with a chisel and a big 3-foot-long chisel and a sledgehammer to knock out 20 bricks to get the time. So it was set pretty good.
Yeah. But that's humans for you, eh? Demolish what's good and replace it with nothing, and that's about it.
I thought they would bring in a shredder and set it up in the part, in the land right there, and just start dropping the brick and stuff, and grinding all that stuff up, and then shredding it out and separating it into piles. So,
Yeah. It sounds like you've had some kind of experience in that field, and here in Australia, well, I'm putting the video up. It'll be up this Saturday. We've just finished a retaining wall where we set the posts in yesterday, and it was a real prick of a day. It was really hot, like 104 degrees it got to. We had no shade. We got a heat exhausted, but we behind this retaining wall, because it's 1.4 meters high, we've got to put what we call scoria, which is like an aggregate, so the water runs down to the actual hose, the pipe, so it doesn't flow onto the property. And like, we inquired about getting shredded bricks. Man, it's expensive here. It's like I think, if I'm right, it was $75 a ton for shredded bricks. And we were going to wrap the pipe up around the bricks so the water can get through and dissipate and no mud gets in the pipe and stuff like that. But, yeah, we ended up just biting the bullet and getting scoria. It was, you know, I mean, it's an engineered wall. But, yeah, the shredded bricks here, they actually sell it very expensive now.
oh, yeah. I worked for a trucking company years ago, and he's just down the road from us about 1.5 miles, 2 miles, and his whole lot is full of concrete and asphalt. And what they do is, he used to truck and now he doesn't. He has them bring in concrete and asphalt, and then he brings in a crusher, and this crusher comes in and crushes everything, and then he splits the profit with the crusher, you know. So he makes money just for just sitting there, you know. So.
Yeah. You guys have got some awesome crushers there in the States. You know, I mean, like the stuff we got here is baby stuff compared to you guys.
Oh, yeah. I was telling somebody about a shredder that OmniSource is one of the world's biggest scrappers and metal recyclers. You know, they have one in South Bend, Indiana, that's big enough you can put. They stack buses on it, one right after another, into the shredder to shred them up. You know, and you know, I've seen other shredders that'll take, you know, they take cars and stuff, but I've never seen anything that'll take a school bus, you know, or a Greyhound bus, and they just keep throwing it on right after another, you know.
Wow, that's huge.
Oh, yeah.
I tell you where I've seen a shredder here. Okay, you know the pizza shops, how they put cheese on your pizza?
Yep.
Okay, well, cheese really has no use-by date because it's already fermented product. You know what I mean?
Right.
But I mean, it has no. It's not going to go off. But because there's a stamped use-by date on the packet, they can't leave it in the supermarket. So all the cheese goes to this place in Melbourne here, and they shred it. They shred 5 ton an hour of cheese, and they put it in buckets and sell it to the local pizza shops. And man, the amount of cheese that goes through that thing is unbelievable. And it's powerful enough to shred like metal parts, like engine blocks and stuff, but they just use it for shredding cheese. Waste not.
Go ahead. I didn't mean to cut you off there.
What's your weather over there?
Freezing and snowing. So.
What a contrast, eh? I got 109 today again, and the digital thermometer tells me in the house that it's 84.
You got your air conditioning?
Nah. We looks like we're going to get another one of those tropical storms, so we just leave all the doors open and hopefully the rain cools things down.
Yeah. Oh, that's good. I mean,
yeah.
What happened there?
I got burnt like anything yesterday, though. But anyway, I'm going to go to the gentleman's room, and thank you for having me on. I just thought I'd stop in and say hi to you, and that I've enjoyed your demolition videos on there. I just can't believe the size of that bucket on the Volvo. I mean, I've got a 12-tonner, and my bucket looks like minuscule compared to that. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah, that's what I see. When I seen that, I said, man, that's a big bucket. But I've seen bigger on some of these construction sites, man, that they're so big that they can't even when they go to dump it into a dump truck or whatever, they can't even touch the truck because the bucket's a foot bigger on the truck on each side. So.
Yeah, and they damage the bodies as well because they're not very careful. I know what you're talking about.
I've been to
Anyway.
a site where they had one in, you get 5 or 6 or 10 buckets, depends on the size of the bucket. Well, this guy had such a big bucket, he give you one scoop and blow the horn, and then you left.
The 10-ton bucket.
Yeah, the best I can manage with my my 12-tonner is 7 in the truck and 9 in the trailer, and that's 10 and 16. So tons, and but I try to keep them underweight because here in Australia, the loader operator is also responsible for the overload fines.
Right.
So, anyway, guys, I'm going to let you go because I've got to go to the toilet.
All right, Benny, it was nice having you on, man.
No
Take care,
worries.
mate.
See ya.
What do you say there, Abandon?
I said, take care, mate.
So how you been?
Oh, been good. You?
No, not too bad. I can't complain. Nobody's going to listen. Arthritis has been hurting, but other than that.
Yeah. I hope someone captured the inside and outside of that school before it was completely demolished.
I think they did some videos on it or whatever before. Yeah.
Okay, good.
No, I don't
Now
know.
it's gone forever.
Right, it's gone forever. Yeah. So I wanted to go in there and when I didn't know they were selling anything off until it was all over with. They didn't even put it in the paper. They put it on a sign outside the building on the other side of the other side of the building that they were having a sale, and I didn't know anything about it. But
Wow.
no. But they sold a bunch of stuff out of there. All the kitchen equipment and some of the gym stuff, and it hadn't been a school for years. It'd just been it'd been a extra school for the wayward kids that weren't nice to go to school. So. So, how you doing, Amber and John? You had barbecue sandwiches for breakfast, huh? That's funny.
He froze up.
Well, let's see. There we go. I gotta love this frontier internet. It's so fast. So.
Did they open the time capsule?
Yeah, they opened it up. They did 2 schools. One school they're saving and gonna make it a old folks home. And when they opened that time capsule, everything was wet. When they opened the time when they opened the time capsule here, everything was dry. So which building was the better one,
Yep. What was in the time capsule?
Some newspapers from back when they built the place, some other stuff, some a couple of toys from that era, and I think there was a cap gun in there, and just stuff that kids used to play with, that went to school. Back then when I went to school, you could bring cap guns to school with caps,
Yep.
So, how you doing, Charlie? Nice to see you here. Oh,
Cat, I get up pretty soon.
I don't get up till after 6. So,
I got this thing.
what is that?
It looks real, but it's a cap gun.
Yeah.
And the ammunition for it is super expensive because they don't make it anymore. It's like $15 for one of those 6-pack round things. I'm like, screw that.
Is that a cap gun or a starter pistol?
It's a cap gun. Oop. Where'd that go?
Yeah. I missed it. Abandoned. My computer froze up.
No, it fell on me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it used to be slightly better, but I kind of broke it over the years. I'd found it in a shed at a house I used to live at in St. Charles.
Amber, I have rheumatoid arthritis in both wrists, and I have to wear these braces, and when it starts to hurt, I wear the braces, and it does help a little bit. But that's I actually wear them a lot at night when I'm sleeping because tossing and stuff. I bump them, and that's when it really hurts. So. Charles used to have some good cap guns. Now I got a starter pistol, which takes a little 22 blanks, and the blanks for that are expensive. So.
Yeah.
You wouldn't think they would be, but they're actually probably more expensive than the actual ammunition is. So. Kirby Johns, how are you doing? And when the company started putting the orange cap on the barrels, the reason why they put the orange cap on there is so the cops don't shoot you.
Yeah.
-2 degrees. That's what it feels like, hon. Well, Jen, it's cold here too. I don't know what it is now, but it was we got a high of like 22 yesterday. So.
We got a storm brewing right now.
Yeah, we're supposed to get like 7 inches of snow today. So somewhere around there, 4 to 7 inches or something.
4 to
like that.
7.
So
Enough to fire the sled up.
Yeah.
Which part of Michigan you in again?
We just I live about 38 miles northeast of Toledo, and he lives about 20 miles northeast of Toledo.
Right. You're near the Ohio border, so you're quite a ways away from Michigander man.
Yeah, no, actually, I'm only Michigander man's about 100 miles from me.
Where's he from?
He lives in Grand Rapids.
Oh, that ain't far.
Yeah, ain't far.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
RTS headquarters.
Yeah. Mr. Mach 1, he lives in Romulus. And
that's real close.
That's only about 68, 70 miles from here. And then Dark Matter, he just lives north of Grand Rapids. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're not too far. I could go visit all three of them if I wanted to in one day,
Yeah.
No.
Where's he from?
He's from Missouri. So.
Yeah. He's
trying to move to North Carolina.
Mm-hmm.
Yuri cooking. I don't like guns. Well, a lot of people don't like guns, but Yuri, a gun is nothing more than a tool. If you use it right, it's a good tool. If you don't use it right, then it's not a good tool.
I like the old school ones where they are like very artistic looking, all these carvings and drawings on them.
Right. Yeah.
Guns don't kill, people kill.
Yeah, that's the thing. Everybody says guns kill people, and they don't kill people. I can leave a loaded shotgun sitting in a corner of a house all day long, and it ain't gonna shoot nobody. It's the person that picks it up and pulls the trigger. That's who kills. That's like cars don't kill people. It's the people driving that do. So. You're right, Yuri. At the moment of the weakness, but it doesn't. But it still doesn't, negate the fact that it's just a tool. So, and a fork, a butter knife, a straw, all those can kill people too. So, it depends on how you use it. If you use it other than the purpose it's intended for, then it can be dangerous.
Yeah.
Dirty Dog Digger says anybody has old cat guns, let her know. She collects them. Ellen likes to, she collects guns and she loves to shoot. That's good.
Yeah, the one I showed you, all of it's plastic except for the barrel. That's the only thing that's metal.
Huh. It actually looked pretty real.
Yeah.
Are you praying for it to warm up, Amber, or are you praying for heat in your house? Melanie thinks it's going to rain, or she's thinking of snow or rain or something. I can't tell what that is. Yeah. They are worth money there, Charles. Oh, praying for stone or snow. Yeah,
That's my kind of woman.
praying for snow. Well, Melanie lives in Australia.
Oh, she probably.
Ah.
No, it's 98 degrees. That's why she's praying for snow. Amber's praying for summer. As far as I'm concerned, it can be 75 and sunny every day of the week here, and then Sunday night it can rain from like midnight till 4 o'clock and then stop. And then, I would be perfectly fine with that weather conditions right there.
I like the rain.
We got to have the winter.
Yeah.
Some kids never grow up.
Yeah. Jenny's in Dallas and wants snow so she can go snowmobiling. There you go.
All right.
She's a flatbed trucker
Oh,
on the road.
KW, Peterbilt.
Oh. What do you drive, Jenny? 170 days till winter here. And what's your winter like there, Melanie? You guys are Kendall.
Kenworth.
That's what I drive.
I like the Max better, especially the older ones.
Yeah, that's right. A one stack Mac with a window in the back.
There were some old workhorses there.
Mm-hmm. Detroit diesel.
You couldn't give me one of them.
Mm.
I'm a cat man.
Oh man, I love a Mac. I love a Freightliner too.
Macs are all right for local, but over the road, no.
Well, their road trucks are different than their work trucks.
W9 with a 4 1/4 cap. That's a truck.
Cat rock. Melanie grew up in New Zealand and she loves the winter. Charles says, grew up here but not fond of freezing, although he has food to be frozen and no room in the freezer. I can just put it out back. There you go. It's kind of ice, Mary. It's no two ways about it. It's kind of ice.
You got any Georgia people there today?
Anybody from Georgia?
They got a new governor or something up there,
No, that's in Alabama.
or Alabama.
Yeah, I can't believe they done that in Alabama, but you know, they'll find out that in 2 years when they elect a different one. So. Yeah, Kawasi, a dual New Zealand and Australian citizen. There you go. Kawasi. Daytona, Florida, hi, Amber.
Yes.
The birthplace of NASCAR.
Yeah. February.
We got that Michigan International Speedway. It's not too far from here. It's only 30 miles or so. And they even had, I think it's like 24 miles, I guess.
Hmm.
And you got to see that when it was actually big. You know, they keep adding on to it, but they're not getting ticket sales. But when it was big, man, it'd take you hours to get there. And the bride is up.
Yeah, I brought up a new app.
Work. I had to get up. I drove 70 miles an hour. Took her fast. I don't know what she
They sent absentee ballots to the inmates in Alabama prisons.
I stopped.
And that's something. Our prisoners aren't allowed to vote here in Michigan until they're out of prison. So. They'll do anything to get a vote, won't they?
Hmm.
But you would have figured the boys in prison would have voted for the Republican. So. I like to look at snow too. On TV. Like moderate weather. Yeah, so do I.
When I look at that snow, damn thing, isn't it? It's 23 degrees out.
All right.
65 in here.
That's 65 at the window. Yeah, Charles Barley says, I wonder how many dead voters were in Alabama. Probably just as many as there was live. So you've only been dead for 20 years? Well, here, sign here.
Right.
And you're a Democrat?
I think that dude hurt himself.
Well, I'm sure somebody investigate all that there, Charles. So.
Oh. Roy Miller rode his horse. Left in his horse.
Yeah, there's always a lot of dead voters everywhere.
A bunch of them voted for the president.
They didn't vote for Trump. They tried to vote for
No, they
Hillary.
voted for Trump than that president, than that people.
Right.
We need to put a nail, or we need a trim right there, because these keep coming forward. We'll do that today.
They all have corrupted intentions. You're right.
You can draw a hole and put a screw there, and put a border right there. Oh, you see Alabama got a new governor
Senator.
or senator? Yeah, Roy Miller. The dude, the horse didn't get her. The president was there trying to rally them to get there. And they said, no.
Yeah. 99% of all politicians are greedy and corrupt. They're Udia. And that's why I like Trump because he's not a politician and you can't buy him because he doesn't need anything. He's got enough money. He doesn't need any more. Oh, I bet. They had a call for, investigation. They wanted to call for an investigation on the election of Trump because they said, it was so many people voted that, that weren't supposed to vote. Why don't they do that there? Let's see what happens.
I want that car right up on Rogers Highway. She's bitching. There's cops that sat down here. Oh, oh yeah, she's.
Yeah. The Almighty is exposing all the dirt. Just give them time. Some of them are squealing like pigs. Yep. Think about a dead woman vote against Roy. Well, yeah, Trump is a businessman, and that's what we need. Because the company is or the country is actually a business. You got to run it like a business in order to make money. To make money is the same thing as to get rid of the national debt. If we run our businesses like the government runs the country, we'd all be bankrupt. So what you do is you get, so he's not a military man. So you get the right people in the military to tell you, what they think. You get the right people in for education to tell you what they think. You get the right people in for the homeland security. You get the right people in for the interior. And then basically, in fact, you just become the supervisor. Just like any other business, you got, any other factory, you got 15 different departments, you got 15 different heads, and then you got one person that oversees all 15 different departments. That's exactly what the president does. And that's exactly what the country had to be ran like, a business. And that's plain and simple truth. If the country was run like a business, it would be the land of milk and honey again. Hey, man refused to die. Are you up early or you haven't been to bed yet? So.
Hello, Patch.
I would invite you on, Patch, but we're going to shut down at 6:30. So I just thought I'd come on for an hour. You're right. Bill Clinton's an asswipe and a rapist, but they don't want to mention that, on the Democratic side. According to him or them, Hillary and Bill are, saints. So, if you guys aren't subscribed to The Man That Refused to Die, go ahead and subscribe to him. Charles, Bertie, Mary, Marie, Amber, and John. You guys subscribe to everybody. It doesn't hurt. It doesn't cost you nothing. Just hit that little subscribe button. If you get a blister on your finger, let me know and I'll send you a Band-Aid. I really will. The worst thing you can get is carpal tunnel from pushing the buttons or, rheumatoid arthritis. So, one or the other. Don't go to sleep on me, Dewey.
I'm not.
Have you been to bed yet?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I fell asleep during 2 live streams last night. That was fun.
While you were on?
Yep.
Hey, Dewey, wake up. Dewey, brother, wake up. So, yeah. Kim Fife did that one time on Bobby Sprinkles too. That was funny. Melanie Jane wants a Hello Kitty Band-Aid. That's funny.
Yeah, I was gonna say I want a Hello Kitty Band-Aid too.
Man Who Refused to Die says to laugh out loud. I know you did. So, yeah. Yeah. Hugs to help Dewey stay awake. There you go. So where you going today, Jenny?
Thank you, Jay.
Charles woke up at 1 and then 5. Well, I woke up at 1 and then I woke up at 3. And then I woke up at, my alarm went off at 4:20 and I thought I'd better stay up because I wanted to do a live stream. Plus, I called my son at 4:30 to make sure he's awake. So, because he has to be at work. That's the reason why I get up. So, that's good there, Amber. He's got a good channel. I like the guy a lot because he reminds me of me when I was younger. Mouthy and didn't give a shit. So, Melanie wants a vodka slushy. There you go.
I don't like the taste of vodka.
I don't either. But I tell you what, if you mix it with something, if you mix it with some Kool-Aid or something, it makes it different. So,
Yeah.
2 a.m. went to bed at 3 p.m. The hell would you go to bed at 3 o'clock in the afternoon for? And Dewey wants to grow up and be just like Iron. There you go. I think my oldest kid is older than Dewey is. So
I'm almost 34.
yeah, my oldest one he'll be 34 the 21st of this month. Bourbon and Coke. Yeah, that sounds good. I gotta start racking some wine here. I got so much wine I got to get done, and I want to get it done before Christmas. So I bought a bunch of decorated bottles that I want to give to some friends and family members. And yeah, I had a headache and I put you to bed at 3 p.m. Jenny will be 34 on the 24th. When's your birthday, man?
Sometime in January.
Okay, he's in January.
I was supposed to be born, I want to say Christmas or the day before Christmas, but it could be somewhere like all the way up to or back to the 20th. But I didn't want to come out my mother's tummy.
See, I'm old enough to be Jenny's dad too. So I'm old enough. Well, I'm old enough to be Charles's dad too because I'm 54, so that would make me 19. So yeah. It's hell being old.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah. Laugh out loud. Man that refused to die is 47. Yeah. Well, there you go, Jenny. That's nice. You have a while before you're 35. So how old are you? 34 then, or? Yeah, as far as 27.
Oh, there he goes, robot.
I got my son's 34, my daughter is 30.
Okay, you're better now. Sorta. You went robot there.
Okay. Let me, how's that? Any better?
Yeah, you're coming in clear, but the picture is fuzzy.
Oh, okay. Any better there? It's
Not
got to
really.
be the internet. So.
Yeah.
We got Frontier, so. Anyways, I got a 34-year-old son. My daughter will be 31 in January, and my youngest son will be 23 in March. So. Well, thank you. I sound better. I don't look better, but I sound better.
Fuzzy
It's
Wuzzy.
kind of hard to improve on these looks anyways, you know? Yeah, I see it on my screen, though. It's a little fuzzy.
So who looks better, you or your twin?
Well, you can see my twin on the smoking cigars video. Then you tell me.
He got
He's got a
big
beard
ass
that's out to here.
Jesus.
So.
I thought I had a big one, but wow.
Yeah. That's right, man. We're just too pretty. That's right. Yeah. Well, has anybody got anything they want to talk about for the next 5 minutes? Amber says that Iron Dog is more handsome than the twin by far. Well, thank you, Amber. My insomnia is kicked into full action. There go action. There you go. Yeah, I'm the normal one. There you go. Pretty Iron Dog. There you go. That's funny. I've been married to the same bride. How you doing, Magical News Live? We got married in July 22nd, 1983.
Year before I was born.
Yeah. You dated an ex of yours for 3 weeks last month. Huh. You didn't learn the first time, Charles? She had to go. There you go. You were 9 years old in 1983? Okay, later, Amber. Have a good one.
Take care.
That's too bad there, Pat. I'm sorry to hear that. So.
My mom's parents was from the old school, and this is sort of funny, but not really since it's cancer. But they thought that if you would drink a glass that the guy had drank that had throat cancer, that you would also get throat cancer too.
Huh. That's right. So. Sorry for your loss too, Melanie. I remember years ago, um, somebody had an old wives' tale. If you had a wart, on your hands or whatever, you go to your friend's house and you go in their bathroom, grab a washcloth, and you wipe the wart with the washcloth, and then you take it home and bury it, and that'll get rid of the wart. So before, until somebody told me about that, and I said, yeah. So I don't know if it worked or not, but. Well, that's good, Melanie. You're lucky for that. So. You've heard that before too, there, Pat? Well, then I also heard if you take a St. Christopher's, not is it a medal or statue or whatever? I can't remember which one it is, but a saint, one of the saints. If you take I can't remember what hymn, but in your backyard, make your house and your home a happy home forever or whatever. So. Tennessee Bull, how are you doing? Sorry to do this to you, man, but we're getting off here in about 30 seconds. So go ahead, Abandon. Say your goodbyes.
All right. Take care, everybody. I'll probably see you guys on a live stream today sometime, probably.
All right, everybody. I just want to thank you for showing up. I appreciate each and every one of you. If it wasn't for you, I'd have no reason to be here. And without you, there's no sense of having YouTube to begin with, because the subscribers are actually what make this something worthwhile to do. With all that being said, if you guys are going to travel and the roads are bad or whatever, it doesn't matter if they're bad or not, but just be careful and make sure you use caution, because, it's not always you. It could be the other guy that's not thinking straight or, using care. And well, that's about all I got to say. And you all have a good night or a good day or good night. And God bless to each and every one of you, and have a good one. Thank you for showing up. Thanks, Amanda.
Yep, no problem. Thank you.
All right, man. You guys all have a good night or good morning.
And I'm still here like always. Ha ha ha. Woo! I wonder if this actually shows up at the end. I'm still here. You should actually turn the live stream off first, then leave. Okay. I think you forgot to end it. Oh, jeez. I'm going to test out a theory here. Let's see. Yep. I thought so. I'm out of here.